would say positivity is one of the major characteristics we could have right now. The fact that there's so much happening that is negative for humanity means that we kind of need to bring ourselves to the table a little bit. And I find that there are a lot of positives to take from bad situations. And even though, especially in light of everything that's happening right now, there is a lot we wish just never occurred, I feel like there is a lot that people can take, even in the way of spending more time with their family, or having more time to learn things, be more creative. There's a lot that can come out of negative situations, and yeah, I think it's very important to remain positive. My inspiration with music came from, I would say initially my father. He is a musician and he played bass. He sings and plays acoustic, but mostly is a bass player. And I would watch him as he performed, and I would watch him a lot as he rehearsed. And I found that I naturally kind of found a bit of a voice when I was younger. I loved to sing and I didn't have any reason, or I didn't know why. But I've just always loved this, and I've always loved to write, and it ended up kind of falling together as I grew up. I absolutely adore Childish Gambino. He just released an album as well, and everything he does I'm in awe of. I saw him play at Splendor recently and I could not take my eyes off the stage, and that's something that I want to one day be able to portray. I didn't want to miss 1 second of what he was doing, so I'm listening to him a lot. I like Jaden Smith, I like Harry Hudson, and I've recently come into contact with Casey Barnes, and he's a legend. His music's awesome as well. I would say it's a decision I'm slowly about to make. I need to stop touring as much now that we have a little baby boy on the way. He's due in 2 months' time, and we need to obviously figure out what length I will tour and when I will be home. So that's a decision we need to come to terms with, and something I've never had to establish before, as I could usually just go off whenever I kind of desired. So that's a decision I think is going to be not overly difficult. I want to be as home as much as I can be, but obviously you also need to keep the career as relevant as you can. For me, who dives pretty far into philosophy, I've found that the question is probably more important than the answer that you find. The question raises so many more questions. I find if you get the answer, you stop seeking, so you don't learn as much. If you can almost delay the finding of the answer to continue seeking, I think you'll grow more as an individual. Thoughts that bring me relaxation are knowing that I have all the potential within me right now. So even though I have a lot to learn and a lot to accomplish, I know that everything that I need in life is already here with me, and I don't need to seek fulfillment or joy outside of myself or anything that's external. It's all here already, and if I can continue to remind myself of that, I think I'll remain at peace for the rest of my life, because I don't think that stops me from striving and trying to achieve the most insane goals that I have for myself, but I know that the contentment isn't over there. The contentment is always within me, and I decipher whether I'm going to be happy or sad today. With this epidemic, I think that it's already kind of happening in the way that people are definitely jumping more online. So many musicians are making their money off touring, which is the reason we get into music. Apart from writing songs, we want to connect with people face to face. And I found through my social media, even though there's comments that are very kind and you appreciate them, it's hard to connect with text in that way. You sometimes forget that there's a real person on the other end of that phone or that device. So I think hopefully there is more of an appreciation for people in that online landscape, because I found that has been a lesson I've had to learn in this time, where the people that I usually would connect with on tour, I'm meant to be on tour right now, they're equally as important online as they are offline. So I would like to see a lot more creativity coming out of everything that's going on right now. There is this urge to be productive every day when life is as it was even a month ago, and I'm somebody who falls into that trap as well, where if you aren't doing something productive with every single second of your day, you feel guilty. And people are starting to realize that time doesn't have to be used every second of the day. You can actually spend an hour doing something that isn't going to put you forward, just something that fulfills you. And I think hopefully people become a bit more introspective throughout this time. Donald Glover. I recently heard that shrimp have their heart in their head. I would say a minimum of 7.5 hours we need. For over? Bert Newton. Documentary for me. Tacos. Definitely my socks. I lose at least one per fortnight. My partner, my family, and my doggo. This song is called I Just Know. It's something that was written a very, very long time ago, but I still enjoy playing it live. It is about somebody believing in you when you think that nobody else does. And I found that in life there is always somebody who does resonate and believe in you and what you're trying to achieve. And that's what this is about, so I hope you like it.
Teach my lungs to breathe underwater. Teach my heart to be without her. I taught her. Guide my feet towards the altar. Close my hands and wait for an answer. I caught her. Keep my secrets close, our hearts aligned. I see darkness where you see light. Emotions fold, our blood runs dry. I see a future inside your eyes. We're fading out again. We're fading out again. She said, this world isn't big enough to live it on your own. See fire in your eyes and I feel fire in my soul. You're gonna make it through this, I just know. Keep it in your heart, it's buried deep within your bones. Don't you come home or I will never let you go. You're gonna make it through this, I just know. Keep my secrets close, our hearts aligned. I see darkness where you see light. Emotions forward, our blood runs dry. I see a future inside your eyes. We're fading out again. She said, this world isn't big enough to live it on your own. See fire in your eyes and I feel fire in my soul. You're gonna make it through this, I just know. Keep it in your heart, it's buried deep within your bones. Don't you come home or I will never let you go. You're gonna make it through this, I just know. world isn't big enough to live it on your own. See fire in your eyes and I feel fire in my soul. You're gonna make it through this, I just know. I know.